The demand for mentors continues to escalate as the number for mentees is rising to record levels. Those that are dedicated to these commitments are speaking to us today as we look at the importance of mentorship at a variety of stages. Many of the men and women who mentor often rely on the emotional comfort of helping mold a wanting mind into something better as their reward. It's that reward that enables them, the countless teachers, role models, and mentors, to do what they do, not for the little or no compensation they receive, but rather for a greater good. Joining me again is the founder and CEO of the Downtown Boxing Gym, Khali Sweeney. Also joining us is Jacques Panis. He's the president of Shinola and director of community relations and corporate philanthropy for Rock Ventures LLC, Quicken Loans family of companies, Leslie Andrews. Welcome to American Black Journal.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Mentorship. Khali, in the first segment we were talking a lot about mentorship. That's the key, that's the sort of key building block for this institution.
Yeah, correct. As far as mentorship goes, there's two groups of people mentoring your kids. You got this virtual world of mentors that are mentoring your kids, and that may not be what you want it to be. You have digital, you have the music, the radio, all this type of stuff, and you have the physical part of the mentorship, which is the contact with the person. And the vast majority of our parents, we might see our kids 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
And most of the time they're looking at other negative influences. So we have to find places where they can go and get some mentorship.
You need that surrogate.
That human,
there.
you need that human contact. You need some gatekeepers to really start putting some positive messages in their head.
Yeah. Jacques, most people in the Detroit area know about Shinola. I'm wearing a watch now, so is Khali. But what does Shinola have to do with mentorship?
Well, Shinola, our mission, a lot of people forget what our mission is, and our mission is to create jobs in America, and to create good jobs in America, and to engage in our communities, and to participate in the community where we can have some sort of impact in a small way. If you look at Detroit, we heard earlier from Rich, this is the most important city in the country, and we have a base of families and youth here that need mentors, that need men like this, that need partnerships from groups like Quicken and Shinola to come in and play our role in the community and provide these children and family who might not have opportunity if there weren't groups like the Downtown Boxing Gym in place, might not have the opportunity to understand the importance of education. And so we at Shinola are working towards improving people's lives in very small ways, but providing them with mentorship and with the opportunity to be bigger and better in their roles in the community as well.
Yeah. Leslie, I would imagine the same story is sort of unfolding at Quicken and Rock.
Yes, and when you look at it, it's important to make human capital investment. That's what this is truly about, authentic human capital investment. The intersection of the people who are actually doing the work and the corporations that can provide the resources to expand the work. And that's really where the rubber meets the road when you're talking about how you positively impact community using those dollars and or man hours. There's a lot of things that we do outside of just financial investments.
Right, and so I would imagine that for both of your companies, part of the encouragement is, hey, go and find your opportunity to be involved at this level. Go find the chance to make a difference in a kid's life.
Sure. For us, it's about enabling people also at Shinola to go and impact and make an impact in the community. We have a group internally that is responsible for engaging in community organizations and helping where we can. Khali mentioned it earlier during the previous panel. This is not about one organization in this town. The issues are broad, they're wide, they're big. And if we don't all come together and work as one towards a common goal of improving lives and providing more opportunity here, we won't be successful.
Yeah.
And so everybody at Shinola, there's 654 of us today. Every one of us has a job, and that job is to engage in the community and work towards improving our environment.
Yeah, go ahead, Khali.
To speak to Shinola, I mean, we have parents here who bring their kids to this gym who work at Shinola. Mm-hmm. I have family members of my own who work at Quicken, and it's beautiful to have these people in town. But not only that, at a time when I was about to give up, when I was broke, I was at the end of my rope. Leslie Andrews walked in my door. I mean, I'm like, who is this lady? Is she from the city? Is she about to close us down? Well, I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's dark, it's dusty in there. You know, I'm taking stuff apart, trying to build stuff, and like, she walked in, wasn't scared. She came in and said, what is going on here? And I told her, you know, me and her had a long discussion, and at the end of it, she gave me $20 and said, you need to take care of yourself. Get a meal. You have to eat, because I had the food there for the kids. And she asked me, when was the last time I had something to eat? And I said, I hadn't ate. And she saw the food right there. She said, why don't you eat that? I said, no, it's for the kids. And she said, here's $20. You have to take care of yourself. You go eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she came through and always been here, never left. Not only did she give me financial support, she gave me mental support. She was a mentor to me and a lot of our staff members. So thank you, Leslie.
Yeah.
I always wanted to
Leslie,
say
that is a wonderful story.
I always wanted to tell somebody that
You
story.
know, he's been waiting to tell that story
Right.
for quite a
Waiting for a
while.
long time.
Yeah. Thank you.
She actually made me cry that day.
She's got, I think, a few wet eyes in the audience today, too. Talk about what drew you to this. What drew you to Khali and this vision?
You know, it has to be in you. I'm a sower of seeds in people, because seeds were sown in me. And it has to be in you. When I came upon Khali that day, it was actually at the end of a long day, and I wasn't for any nonsense. I could see a vision very clearly, but I could see things that he couldn't see, because I look at a vast number of things all day.
Yeah.
And he only looks at that one situation on a daily basis. So it really speaks to who he is, to trust me enough to even hear me, a woman walking in off the street, and just being open to it. Because, you know, really when you are ready, your savior or your need will be met by someone who is waiting to bless you.
Yeah.
And that was really what it boiled down to. The mentoring part was very simple, because they had the mission, they just needed someone to provide the guidance along the way, and they were coachable. And I knew that if I invested my seeds in them, that it would then bear fruit in our community. And that, at the end of the day, is all I like to do.
Yeah. Now, I don't imagine that you come by this vision of your role without having had someone in your life before who played that for you. Talk about that.
Lots of someones, all along the way. My road has been made just a little bit easier by people who saw things in me that I didn't see in myself. And that's really what this work is about. The nuts and bolts is transactional, but really the work in itself is transformational. And you have to remember who invested in you first, and you pay it forward.
Yeah, yeah. So the mentorship piece here, what do you need to build on that, Khali? Yeah.
We just need some positive people who really believe in it and who are consistent. You know, these kids have so much inconsistency in their life. You know,
People come and go.
we need people, yeah, people
places.
come and go. They're used to that. We need people who are serious about it, who are not going to give up on them, because I can't give up on them.
Yeah.
You know, I can recall the times when I used to walk to the gym in the snow, because my car would break down, and I would walk on the freeway, and parents would pick me up on the freeway. So we need people who are willing to commit, you know, because every day I have to be here at 4 o'clock, and I'm going to do that. So we need guys like that.
All right. Great work and wonderful stories, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.